Hello viewers, in our previous video we discussed about lighting circuits and I was able to explain different methods of connection of lighting circuit and different lighting circuits. Today I want us to look at power circuits, and a power circuit is a circuit originating from the distribution board with an intention of supplying a portable or a mobile appliance through a socket outlet. Portable or mobile appliances are appliances like cooker, immersion water heaters, televisions, mobile phones, among other appliances that use socket outlets. A socket outlet is a device with female contacts with the intention of receiving a plug. We have different types of socket outlets depending on the type of the plug that the socket outlets has been designed to be used for. Like for circular plugs, we use circular socket outlets. For rectangular plugs, we use rectangular socket outlets. For 2-pin plugs, we use 2-pin socket outlets, among many other types of socket outlets that we have. IE regulations requires that if you are to install any socket outlet, then the socket outlet that you have installed should only be used for the plug that it is designed to be used for. There are two main ways of connecting socket outlets, and one way is radio circuit and the other is the ring way. In radio circuit, the socket outlets are connected from distribution board, being looped from one socket outlet to the other up to the last one, and the termination ends at the last socket outlet. In ring circuit, the termination is done almost the same as the radio circuit, only that after the last socket outlet is connected, the conductors are returned back to the distribution board, and that makes a ring. That's how a ring socket outlet is made. Sometimes people may think that connection of ring circuit is just wastage of cables, but that is not the case. When your circuit has been connected in a ring circuit, it is more advantageous than in radio circuit, and especially when you are connecting many socket outlets, or when your intention for socket outlets is to power loads that will require a lot of power. Like for example, when you connect your socket in assuming that you have connected 3 socket outlets in radio, and your 3 socket outlets are to power 3 appliances, where each of the appliance is drawing 10 amperes. Then each the conductors in the circuit will be drawing a maximum of 30 amperes. So you require to install conductors that can be able to draw 30 amperes. But if you have connected your sockets in ring, then your conductors will operate. The current is going to split into two, 15 amperes, 15 amperes, and therefore your circuit is going to require conductors that can only withstand 15 amperes. So you will need cables, smaller size of cables, because the size of cable is directly proportional to the current capacity. So for the radio circuit, you will need a bigger cable than the cable that is required for ring circuit. And still using the same example of radio and ring circuit of 3 socket outlet, we have said that if you are only powering appliances for 10 amperes each in the 3 socket outlets, the radio circuit will require 30 amperes and the ring circuit will require 15 amperes. So if the carrying capacity of the conductors, if we used the carrying capacity of the radio circuit, then it means that our ring circuit, because it is carrying 15 amperes, is underutilized. So we can be able to use to add more loads in our ring circuit, so that it may be able to reach 30 amperes, and that means that your ring circuit can carry more loads compared to the radio circuit. Number 3. Now, if a ring circuit is 40, it's only the 40 circuit that is affected. All the other circuits, all the other socket outlets remain healthy. Only the socket outlet that is 40 will be affected. But in radio circuit, if one of the socket outlets is 40, it will affect all the other socket outlets that are in front of that socket outlet, and that will cause will make the appliances that are using those socket outlets not to operate. These are the IE regulations regarding connection of power circuits, that is for ring and radio circuits. Okay, there's something that I have not tackled that we call SPA. A SPA is an extension of a socket outlet from the main ring or from the main radio, and it is expected that if you are to connect SPAs in a radio or a ring circuit, that the number of SPAs should not exceed the number of socket outlets. That is one of the IE regulations. Number 2, the ring and radio circuit, the power circuits should run both live, neutral and earth conductors to each and every socket outlet. Number 3, the diffuse rating of a ring circuit and a radio circuit should be 30 amperes. Then number 4, this is especially for ring. You can connect unlimited number of socket outlets in a ring circuit, but the floor area should not exceed 100 square meters. Those are the IE regulations regarding power circuits. So if you look at the diagrams that I have just showed in the video, you realize that one of the most easiest connection in a domestic installation is a connection of socket outlets. It is not complicated because the conductors are just running from one socket outlet to another, from that socket outlet to the other. There is no connections of switches. There is no complication at all. So that is one of the most easiest circuit to connect in domestic installation. So you don't need to hire any labor to connect a socket outlet. If your socket outlet is 40, you just need to go to the distribution board and switch off the circuit breaker. We have said that its ideal size is 30 amperes. So if you see any circuit breaker rated at 2 amperes, that might be the circuit breaker for your socket outlet. Then you go back to your socket. You can check whether it is still having some current flowing through a tester. When you place a tester in the live conductor of a socket outlet, it should indicate, it should light the lamp at the tester if the circuit is live. But if it is not live, it is not light, and you know that you have already disconnected the circuit. Then just loop your conductors. Loop the live conductor at the live terminal of the socket outlet, neutral conductor to the neutral terminal of the neutral of the socket outlet, and the earth conductor at the earth terminal of the socket outlet. They are usually labeled L, N and E. And even if the other one is not labeled E, you will see a symbol for earth, the one that I am showing in the video. You will see that symbol, and that symbol will show you that this is the symbol for earth, and that's where you should connect your earth. Socket outlets are the easiest circuit in the domestic installation to conduct. Otherwise, thank you for watching my video.